What's up, everyone? It's me, LOBSTERPHOENIX, coming at you with episode 3. So, in between episodes, I did a few more details around the base. I'll show you here in just a second. I went out mining to gather some materials. I've been collecting wheat, but our fortune pickaxe here is seen better days. And so today, in this episode, I'd like to get a mending villager, as well as a cleric for our zombie farm that we set up last episode. And so I think I'm going to start off today by kind of showing you what I did in between, as well as I think I need to go on another caving adventure. I'm getting tired of using iron tools, so I think I'm going to try and get all flushed out with diamond today. Another thing that I wanted to take care of, you go ahead and follow me through the rain. We got some more details in here. I'll show you that real quick. Yeah, so we got some, some grass in there, a few rocks, a little bit of mixed up textures, things growing around it.
Oh!
Some chickens floating around in there. Yeah, and I just threw a little bit of sand down here in the basin so it livens the place up a little bit. But as I've spent more time around the base here, I've noticed that I really don't like this sticking up here. So I went into the creative world and found an okay solution, be able to make that disappear. The farm becomes ever so slightly less productive, I guess. It takes another swipe or two to kill the zombies, but I'm willing to sacrifice that to get rid of this ugly keep. It just doesn't match the vibe of what we've got going on. But let's take a look at the details I added down here in the cave. So I'm planning on putting our cleric in here, and because of that, I want to make sure that he doesn't, go running out. So I put these carpets here, and I had to drag the front out a little bit. So that ought to stop him from running, at least from what I've noticed in the testing. We've got, some nice texture going on in here. Hopefully it's not too busy. I think it looks good personally, but let me know what you guys think. If you think it's too much, if I need to dial it back a little bit. But this farm's been working out good. I've gotten tons of loot going on here, and because of all this, I call it goose flesh here, we're going to need ourselves that cleric to get us some emeralds. And then I spent a bunch of time getting levels, enchanting, get levels, enchant. And so we've ended up with quite a few helpful books here. All the more reason why I want to go get that diamond set so we can start upgrading our gear and stop living like peasants, Just want to progress a little bit farther. It'll help me out with getting some cooler builds going on. I remembered another thing I want to tell you before I get started is that today I've got a huge plan for this area. I kind of cleared it out, filled in a little bit of cave that was going on here. But I've got a big plan for a big building that we can house all of our librarians in. Because I want to get a mending villager today. I want to get a silk touch villager and probably an unbreaking villager. So I got to give them a place to live, And I've already got a design worked out that I kind of put together in creative mode for right here. I think you're going to like it, but we'll get to that later. Let's go ahead and get to that time lapse. This time I actually managed to clear out my inventory before going exploring, so progress. Alright guys, so look at our haul here. We got 51 diamonds, we got an infinity book, and a name tag. And so I'd like to use this name tag to name our cleric. So let me know what you guys think we should name our friend that we put in here. Let's get our diamond armor and tools made up as much as we can at least, and yeah, then we'll work on getting a cleric in here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this all on. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little diamond hoe. Why not? And then we'll hang on to these for later. But there we go. Woo! We did it. All right, I'm not gonna die as much. That'll be nice. And my life of building just got a whole lot easier. All right, so we're gonna head down to the zombie spawner and get us some levels so we can get all this gear enchanted. You know, earlier I did mention that I popped over into a creative world, and that was so I could work out that design that we're gonna get into. Probably I want to do that before I move the cleric in here. As I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna end up bringing this design down all the way to here. And I'm gonna try and cover the outside to make it look like just a giant boulder on the side of the mountain here. I think that would fit really nice with our aesthetic. All right, everybody. And so today is Halloween. Happy belated Halloween. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be way past that date. But I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. However, I didn't want to pass up this opportunity to collect some special mobs that are available on Halloween only. So we're going to go ahead and see how many we can get our hands on. Those are the variants that come with the pumpkin on their head. So let's see what we get, huh? Got us a record here. Okay, well let's see if we can get more jack-o'-lanterns. Ooh, yeah. There's another one right there. Gotta get this guy. Got him. Alright, nice. Oh, and another one. Got him. And another one. Got him. 3, 2, 1. Go. Gotcha. Losers. Man, I look good in these diamonds. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we got one jack-o'-lantern skeleton, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to get for tonight. Not feeling super well, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off, but we got quite a few mobs. Alright, so I know we got a little bit sidetracked with the mob collection on Halloween there, but we're going to jump back into it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on over to the Nether and get us a few magma blocks. I'm going to leave some of this diamond gear behind just because I don't want to risk losing it. Oh boy. Our gear has seen better days. There's a villager in here. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Okay, so in my design, it looks like I only have to come up to here now. And the basic idea of what we have going on here is that now, instead of having the zombies go up and take all that fall damage, what I have them do is come up here, get pushed along, and they take damage across these magma blocks. And then they take just a smidge of fall damage. I think this looks better than that hideous glass tube that we had going on here. It looks a little bit unnatural with this with this flat face here. Looks almost okay, but not quite there. I'll play around with it a little bit, probably in between episodes, see if I can't get it to look a little bit better. But let's go ahead and knock those torches out, and I can show you from here how this works. Alright, so as you can see, as they're coming along here, they're taking damage from the magma blocks, and they take just a little bit extra fall damage there. It puts them pretty close, See, it's not bad. Not bad. They're pretty close to one hit. Dealt with the height issue. Got some aesthetics. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Alright, I think it might be time to move our villager in here. Get us a cleric. Oh boy. Not again. Sir, where are all your friends?
I don't know.
There's some fellas, okay. Let's get you in the cave. Whee! There he is, our beautiful boy. Alright, it's official. We have a cleric. Now you guys gotta let me know what we should name him. You live here now. I tried to make it look, homey for you. Yeah. Alright, now that we got our friend in here, I think it's time for us to work on the special secret super build of the day. I'm making a library to house our librarians. So we're gonna end up using quite a bit of wood. I need a ton of bookshelves. Looks like I estimated about 95. I need about 95 bookshelves. And I've been collecting some calcite and diorite here, but I probably need a bit more than what I have as well. The other thing I'm gonna need a bunch of is deep slate. Need a bunch of deep slate. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly gather up some materials. Quick for you guys, not quick for me. I really love this little path that I made here. I think this looks really good, especially at night. It kind of feels like warm and cozy with all the lanterns lighting it up. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Distinguished. Refined. For the modern man. I've been considering using the mod Litematica for future builds, especially when I start building bigger things. At the very least, just to give me a resource list. Alright, so this is how it's come along so far. Coming in pretty good, I think. Let's take a look on the inside real quick. And so it's a little bare bones. There's a lot more detailing that still needs to be done, but overall, oh, excuse me. There's a lot of progress being made here. So some of the details I got put in here, as you can see. But we need more lecterns, more bookshelves. I'm going to throw some paintings in, maybe some potted plants if I can find them. And yeah, but I got to gather quite a bit more diorite. Kind of underestimated how much diorite I'd be needing. Get me some bird poop. Bird poop. And we'll get some andesite. Andesite. Alright, we got some good views here. A little bit offset, I like it like that. We'll throw some paintings up here to look pretty nice. Okay. Support structure is in. Okay, and I've got to put buttons on these because they're top slabs, and I don't want any mobs spawning and dropping on my head. That'd be terrible. So just to be sure, like to absolutely spawn-proof everything I can. Normally lighting will do just fine, and probably in this case it would have. But it also adds a little bit of texture, just a smidge. kind of blends in, but it's a very subtle detail that kind of works. All right, in order to finish this build, we've got to go. There she is. Oh, Jesus. That was a bad start. Let's see if we can do better than that. Whew, I am nervous. I'm very nervous. Oh shit, that's why. Oh, God. Can't believe I'm alive. Almost 2 stacks, that should be plenty. Time for me to get the hell out of here. Make a beeline back for the portal. And we'll finish off this build safely. Haha! Got you, fool! Alright. So it looks pretty good from the outside. I think I'm gonna make a little path that goes around and add in some bushes, some flowers, things of that nature to spice up the outside, but this is the shape of the building. I tried texturing it a bit with some slabs, some walls. You know, I used glass panes so that it kind of creates that little bit of depth. We got light gray stained glass for our roof. It kind of gives that like foggy effect, almost like condensation if you were in a warm building and it's really cold outside. So I was trying to give that kind of feeling of like a cozy interior versus this freezing exterior out here. And let me go ahead and finish up some of the details on the inside, and I'll do the details on the outside as well, and then we'll take another look at what we got as kind of a finished product here. Okay, and I'm just going to put in some of these lightning rods because I don't want my librarians being converted to witches. And I know that the ceiling's like pretty far away from where they are, but I just don't like taking chances with it. I've had too many bad experiences, and especially, you know, we're kind of running out of villagers. I'm trying to breed them up right now so that we can have some more, because the ones that were in the village here seem to have mostly gone missing at this point, so I've been having to grab them from way over there. And that supply is starting to run out of these guys, so I'm going to keep them nice and safe in this building. Whoops. Ouch. Looking pretty good even at night. Like the little bit of light that we have coming off of it. Looking good. I got the path in, got some detailing flowers around the side. I'll show you. I put you know, some flowers in pots on the inside, paintings, things of that nature. Ooh. Just take care of these guys. Die! Ah! Ah, jeez. Oh, boy. Clear up the last few things here, and then I'll show you what I've got as far as the final details of everything, and then we'll go make some maps and talk about next episode. Farewell, old friend. Ooh, that's a good one. Take that real quick. Silk touch. Nice. Looting 3. Oh boy. Yep. Taking looting 3. And breaking 3 for 14. Oh jeez. I don't have enough emeralds for that. Got that. Perfect. Now all I have left is mending. Man, I wish I could afford that. Oh, that'd be good. Too bad. Oh, I did it. Oh, thank you, God. Okay. Mending for 14. We finally did it. Get all this dirt out of here and take a nap. Okay, so let's take a look. We got this path going around with some details, some flowers put in. We've got a little bit of depth and texture on the outside. Still looks a little bit plain to me, but no, it looks good. I think it looks good. Path comes around to the back. We got iron doors to make sure zombies don't break in, make sure the villagers don't go out wandering around into danger. I went with the light gray stained glass for the windows because, as I had mentioned previously, it kind of gives this like warm feel on the inside. It makes everything feel warm, especially when you're looking out onto snow. It gives that kind of like condensation, like the glass is kind of fogging up because it's hot inside, cold outside. I think it gives it that cozy feel. I really like it a lot. What we got here as far as details go, put this painting back up here. Whoop. There we go. So we've got, tons of bookshelves around. We've got lecterns for all these guys to be able to refresh their trades and for them to work at. Got some potted plants in, some little desks going on here, nice little cozy areas for you to sit and read a book. And we've got this little upstairs area here. More desks and bookshelves, some paintings up here. And I think, as you can see here, I think I want to start putting our episode maps just up on the walls around this building, see if we can't tuck them into different little areas. I think our house, our little cabin up there is getting a little crowded as far as maps go. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get our episode maps made. All right, so here's the map for today. As you can see, we've got, boom, our new library there, and you can see the nice path going around it. Like so. We got rid of our huge, hideous mess. Let me go ahead and just do a little walking tour around. I also thought it was kind of cool with these little, with the paintings that I have around here. It's kind of like different genres of book. Like maybe cooking, got like horror, or maybe that's cooking. Maybe philosophy over here. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was kind of an interesting little take on things. And I want to come through and make some better paths through the town here. Eventually, I want to kind of just reconstruct all the houses here, maybe put a wall around the perimeter and repopulate and let them just kind of like wander about. As you can see here, we've got a few more details than what we had previously. And as you look along the kind of cliff face here, I've added in some rocks to add texture. Thrown in just a few different colored stairs. This is more of like what the cave ended up looking like after all the detailing that I put in between episodes. And I realized, obviously you guys want to see the finished products of things, the details that have been put in. So I'm going to extend an effort to not leave builds in like an in-between stage. I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity that I had during the last episode, where I did a couple of builds, but I left them all in disarray. All right, so what I want to do next episode is I'm thinking I want to build a barn and put maybe a sheep farm inside, a wool farm, maybe some shepherds along with that. I think, sometime soon here, I want to maybe go to the Nether and see if we can't get us some netherite. In between episodes, I'm going to work on getting mending and unbreaking on all of my gear and getting everything repaired up so that we're good and fresh to go for next episode. I might throw in a few extra little details around town, might kind of strengthen up the paths that we have in town, and maybe terraform a little bit just so this flows a little bit nicer. And then, yeah, next episode, we're going to hit the ground running, build up a barn, give our animals a nice little place to live. I'd probably end up keeping the cows up there for the time being, but I don't know. We'll feel it out. Anyway, just wanted to say thank you guys for everyone who's been watching. Really means a lot to me, and hopefully you guys are liking what you're seeing. I'm going to try and condense this episode up. We'll see how well I do on that. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks, and bye.